Yung, let's go to the BARM, yung organic law. The total block grant sa BARM, 75,634,076,000 pesos. That's fine. Pero meron ding mga BARM projects under the national government. Again, that's fine because there's a provision here, Section 37, Public Works and Infrastructure. The national government shall fund and implement the construction and maintenance of the national roads, bridges, water supply services, and flood control and irrigation systems. Now, ang tanong ko, may mga projects na mga local projects. And if the national government would implement the local projects, that would be in violation of the law, yung Organic Act, yung inamend natin.
Well, it would be violating the spirit of the law because
not just the spirit, because there's a specific provision. Bawal eh. So why are we doing it kung bawal?
What does the law say?
Kasi may autonomy eh. Why don't we allow them to just implement their projects? Why would national government implement the local projects? Eh malinaw sa Section 37, lahat lang ng national projects ang pwedeng implement ng national government.
There is a provision, Your Honor, in the same law, the Organic Act of the BARM, Section 23 on development programs and projects. It says, immediately after the ratification of the organic law and for another 5 years thereafter, the national government shall provide for additional funds that will subsidize expenditures for development projects and infrastructure in the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region,
Hindi kaya ito yung
including
parang,
provincial and municipal roads.
hindi po kaya ito yung parang yung 8 billion na inalis natin noon?
Yes, I remember that, Your Honor, and we
Yeah.
used it for the first funding, the initial funding of the free
Free
college.
tuition, free tuition.
Even before the law was passed, nauna yung funding, thanks
Now,
to you.
Is there an assurance from DBM na hindi pareho yung magkano ba ito? 466 ba ito? Million? Yeah, 466,600,000. From for the Department of Agriculture, dito naka-lodge, farm to market roads. So, obviously, local project ito. And for DPWH, meron siyang 122,600,000. So, it is just my concern na baka repetition ito noong 8 billion na ang nag-insert o nag-realign mga congressmen.
According to Yusakanda of DBM, when the BARM, it will not happen again, in answer to your question, there will be no double funding. Because when the BARM requests from a project for the DBM, there is a certification from the DPWH
Yeah, I know.
attached.
Because they will have to pass the Public Works Act, yung Regional Assembly.
Yes, Your Honor.
And without the passage of the Public Works Act, DBM cannot release or the national government cannot,
So
Anyway,
that's the answer, Your Honor.
Sige, para madali na lang. We noticed dito sa, actually, special purpose fund dito, hindi naman ito sa regular budget. Another topic, yung sa other financial assistance to LGUs.
Algu.
Yan. Under the GAB 2020, there are items here, okay lang yung assistance to municipalities because the ILG, when I asked them during the budget hearing, the committee hearing, meron silang listahan. May mga PAPs, may mga projects na nakalista, itemized. Also, the same is true with conditional matching grant to provinces, etc., and the provision for potable water, mga saling tubig. But,
the breakdowns para
when I asked Secretary Anyo, ano yung assistance to cities? Alam nyo ba ito? Sabi niya, hindi po. Kung hindi nyo alam ito, hindi nyo may implement ito. Sabi niya, hindi nga po. So that's 2,489 billion pesos. Another item, other financial assistance to LGUs, 4 billion. And it is being handled by DBM. The question is, how would DBM, hindi naman implementing agency ang DBM. So necessarily, the agency that will implement this is the ALG. But how could they implement that kung wala silang submission, walang listahan? In other words, these are lump sum appropriations. 6.489 billion in lump sum appropriations na walang gamit as of now. So what will we do with this?
Yeah. According to the DBM, Your Honor, they have a breakdown and they're willing to give it to you.
Yan din ang sinabi last year. May breakdown pero lumabas yung breakdown July of 2019. You know, I took the board of DBM through the sponsor, of course, Senator Legarda. Sabi niya, hindi, may listahan yan. O sige, sabi ko, I take your word. I won't even take a look at the list. But as it turned out, and I will show you, sige pa. Ayan, meron lumabas na circular from DBM. July 15, 2019. A year after we deliberated, saka pala nagpapasabit ng listahan. So, nadenggoy ako, Mr. President.
They are saying it's the, yun talaga wala talagang listahan yan. But it is the assistance to cities na may listahan. Oh.
So, with the assurance,
Or
of course,
this one? Yeah, that's what I just said.
I'm not saying that I trust you more than Senator
no, Your
Legarda. Pero,
I'd also like to find out what are these funds about, Your Honor.
kasi sabi niya, may listahan kaya pumayag ako. And then, lumalabas, July 2019 pa lang pala nagpapasubmit yung DBM ng listahan.
So even in the 2020, wala pa hong listahan.
Oh, yun. Sabi niya meron
Yan yung sinasabi ni Yusek Janet sa akin. But yung assistance to cities, meron pong listahan.
Pero yung other financial assistance to LGUs, walang listahan.
Wala po.
So anong gagawin natin sa 4 billion? If we are appropriating 4 billion pesos for we don't know what.
Let us make it certain, Your Honor.
Yeah, kaya nga
Let us make the appropriation
Anyway,
more
wala
certain.
pa naman tayong period of amendments. So kung hindi kailangan yan, tanggalin natin.
Nakatingin po sa atin si Vice Chair Marcos. Baka interesado po siya sa dalhin po sa Ilocos Norte yung ibang pondo doon.
Alam niyo, Mr. President, meron akong professor noon sa Command and General Staff Course. No? Dating naging CG Philippine Army, General Yap. Sabi niya, tandaan niyo to, pag kayo natapilok sa isang bato ng 2 beses, ang tawag sa inyo, hindi tanga, ugok. So I just don't want the repetition of what happened last year.
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, we'll welcome any suggestion you have with regard to
okay.
these funds to make them more certain and determinate.
Yun lang, baka kasi lump sum, walang paggagamitan, baka pwedeng
Next year?
itabi muna natin at pwedeng ma-realign to other worthwhile PAPs projects. Tama po ba?
Let's discuss it as a body, Your
Okay.
Honor. We're open to that.
Yun lang naman. Ako, wala naman akong na-discuss na rin natin yung RDC submissions no? Na hindi
Opo.
tumutugon doon sa pangangailangan ng mga LGUs.
Yes, Your Honor.
I think that's just about it. And to give the others the opportunity to ask their questions. So, yun na. I will terminate my
Maraming
interpretation.
salamat, Senator Ping. Thank you very much for your always piercing questions.